And back in. Alright. I suppose I could go out the exit, but she did sit up, so we'll come over to this other balcony area. Oh.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Look out, Kim. There are communists around here, or inspect the symbol closer. Let's inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution.
Okay.
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
So why is it upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Okay.
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Okay. The deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Okay, why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
So what does this evoke in me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
Okay. Well, never mind then. And here to the balcony. Oh, okay, let's go for this one. You hear distant traffic, night is falling on the city. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. Alright, so look at this. The breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. Okay, from the smoker, I guess. Definitely take that money, absolutely. So what's this? The curtains shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Oh dear. Oh dear. If this poor guy ends up dead because of us, I'll be really unhappy. Okay, let's have a look at this. Just a door, nothing for you here right now. And this? Nothing, okay. Can't get onto that roof. So let's go upstairs. And check this. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Okay, that's hopeful. That's just going in. And this is a door to apartment 29. Complete silence, whoever lives here isn't home. It's 28 that we're looking for, which might be why that one's an enter. Let's have a look at this one. 30, yes, so it's that one. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. Okay. Can we get up there? No, we can't get up there. Okay. Well then, it looks like we are going to have to knock or just go into this door.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Good.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Right.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Let's knock.
No one answers.
Oh dear.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
He looks around, taking in the cold spring air. I suppose it is quite late.
We should
Yeah.
return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
It is after 9? Sounds good. Tomorrow at 9?
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn.
Okay.
Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
I hope so.
Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Right. So let's leave. But it is after 9. Okay, so 9 is when we end the day. Let's go. Alright, and we don't need to ask to knock on any of the doors. I suppose we could. No. I don't want to get him into trouble, potentially get him into trouble. So let's just go. Not before we've spoken to him anyway. Alright. It's bedtime, kiddies. You should be at home, wherever home is for you. Alright then. And we do need to speak to that woman who was on the dock, although I'm not sure if she will be there anymore. No, let's look at this first. Another plastic bottle. Sweet. Okay. Whatever this is. No idea. And that's the skull girl. Let's have a look at this. Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. Okay. And this. Cape Side Apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, roundabout north. Okay. Got a way in, which will be the other entrance that we didn't need to go in. Hey, another bottle. Awesome. And can we check that out? Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. Alright. And this. Oh, no. Okay. Let's go for this one then. It's on the way. Magnesium! Okay! Damn. And what do we have here? Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A. Okay. Well, let's check that. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Well, that's not very good, is it? No wonder she hates you. Let's speak.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Okay.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L. What does the L stand for? What exactly is the RCM? I remember hearing it somewhere. What gave us away? Shake a hand, don't shake a hand. Joyce L. No, we'll shake her hand first and then get into talking to her.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Okay.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Sweet, okay.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Okay.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
Indeed. Well, they did tell us that we should be wacky, so...
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Oh, yes.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Okay, you're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for her? I think I have a handle on the boat thing. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Oh, okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
And how do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm
Okay.
enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Do you have a license for the boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
Right.
Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Okay. So, not a lot of people on boats.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the fourth largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
I thought Le Caillou was one big island.
Okay, if you want to get technical. The point is, we're all on islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
Still, not seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Okay.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Right.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Okay.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Rhetoric, why are you doing this to me? Okay, I sure do.
You have the guns and the ammo. Take this Clausen fiend down.
Let's talk about the economics of this boat you're on.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Yes, exactly. Precisemundo. Class, wartime, baby. No, it's a symbol of our subjugation to foreign capital, the bad kind of capital. Forget about it, I was out of line. Oh dear. Yeah, sure.
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator?
It doesn't look like he thinks you'll best her in single combat.
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A?
It certainly does.
33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats, of all social strata.
Okay. Fire back, quickly. Or fine. Anyway. Try it. Go for it.
Your synapses flesh.
This house was built before the revolution. Funny, I don't see other eels' heels around. There doesn't seem to be much space left with this 19-piece sloop docked here. Oh, okay. Is the house being built before the revolution relevant? Hang on. The ruling class. Oh, difficult. Come on. Make a decision. Just make a decision. Let's go with this one. Yeah, the house was built before the revolution.
Okay, it is anti-centennial.
She looks at the building looming overhead. Okay. The people who live there now lead a different lifestyle, if you know what I mean.
I assure you, they drove quite a hard bargain for this space. But you're right.
Okay.
I am a bourgeois woman, and this is my fast, lightweight, interminably bourgeois boat.
Hey! Well done. Okay. I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh. Okay. I need someone to give me a lowdown on the reality we're in. I want to do that later, I think, just in case, she decides she's run out of time So it's going to be one of these two, isn't it? I do need to know about the lynching and the strike. Tell me about the strike first.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets? What's your role in this precisely? What if I want to hear about them?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
Okay.
The octopus that straddles Revachon, the Emergencies Act, is the cornerstone of post-war Revachon, inseparable from the world it created.
Alright, and how exactly do I repeal it?
Why? By throwing off half a century of foreign domination under the Coalition. Unfortunately for you, the Coalition also leases you the right to police West Revachol.
Right,
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
leave it alone.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
I certainly did, so what's your role in this?
I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Okay.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Right.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Oh.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Tell us more about this behemoth. So the strike is connected to the lynching. How are the talks proceeding before the lynching? So the strike is connected.
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
Her eyes narrow. So tell me more about this behemoth.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organisation now.
Right, so how are the talks going though?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Right.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
Right.
But the strike began in December.
Oh gosh, okay, two months. They left it 2 months.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Right, okay.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
Right. What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
So they're just trying for as much as they can possibly get, not caring about who they're running over to get it. What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
What?
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Right, I like it. I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. I'll forget it. I wanted to ask about something else. Yeah, they have no idea about business.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
Yeah, most of them probably don't know what that means, but do you know what that means? Maybe you should ask. Maybe you should ask. Yeah, do it.
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Yep.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines, Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit. The workers can't be kings. The king is king. The king is dead. Long live the workers. What are you gonna do? I mean, it's crazy, but it's also kind of funny.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
You'd think. So what are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
Oh dear.
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Indeed.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Right.
This checks out.
Yep.
No, wait. The chief
Oh.
negotiator heard it from a man at the gates. Surely the Wild Pines Group has more effective channels of information. After all, 2,200 people are on strike. This is a big deal for them.
Indeed. Okay. The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there? Tell me about the union boss. Tell me about the union boss.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Oh dear.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Okay. You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him. Is he that bad? He can't be that bad. I'll say nothing. Go on. Why not?
Oh, heavens no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
She stops and smiles. Is he really that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There are two of him?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Oh dear.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Oh dear. And the union itself outside of those?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
Okay.
Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Right.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
An effective advocate for the rights of local working men. A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. Basically a socialist mob. Prefer not to have an opinion on these things. I like the leech.
Indeed. And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
Indeed. Okay, so... don't suppose you know anything about the scabs at the gate?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrog, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Yeah.
Don't let her answer it herself.
Don't let her answer it herself. Okay, no, I mean scabs. Let's call them strike breakers. You put them there, right? Oh, you're right. I don't know what got into me. Some of that degenerate dock worker lingo has rubbed off, it seems. Yeah, the strike breakers, yeah.
If these strike breakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
Right.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Sweet. So, you said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Oh dear.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Okay.
This forewoman, her name?
Eerie, it happens. Some kind of extortion. What was her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name. And I don't have access to the Union's files.
Eerie, it happens. Some kind of extortion, probably. That's a wild guess. It is kind of eerie. Let's say that one.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a Union matter.
Right.
The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Okay.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Okay, let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
Alright, so what did they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Okay.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Right.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Okay. Who are the other Indo tribes? You're in good company, it seems. How much money does Wild Pines have? Who are the other Indo tribes?
Son Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be a rude thing to say or not. Royal monopolies by the king. But she was also uncomfortable about it, so... Tell me something else.
She nods.
What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets.
Hey.
For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Oh
Of
dear.
course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Yep.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My last badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy, isn't it?
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Yeah.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Indeed.
Of course, I sympathize. but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Damn.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh dear. Oh, okay. How do I negotiate my way out of this? I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else until I do. 28% with a +1 for sympathy. It can't be retried. I feel like we're gonna find this badge anyway, so that's probably how we're gonna do this. With only 28%, it's unlikely we'll get it. But I'm gonna try it anyway. How do I negotiate my way out of this?
Feelings will guide the way.
But madam, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You don't understand. It's not like a side case for me. This is my main thing. You have so much else. I have only this. Spread your hands. This is the entirety of my existence. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I mean, this is a feelings thing. They're both feelings. This is not good. I only have this.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, and a home somewhere. I only have this case.
Officer.
Oh dear. The carbon fibre hull creaks. I don't remember anything except this lynching. There's only this coast and this lynching. This case is what I will be known by. I don't remember anything, but I've just lost a morale point. Wait, can I give myself a charge back right now? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, sweet. Okay, no, yeah, we're totally in with this. I don't remember anything.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
Okay.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it.
Oh, okay.
Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Oh dear. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Okay, excuse us for a moment, madam. What's this?
Hey. Psst.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Communism again? How come there's word on the street? Yeah.
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket.
Wow.
Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Alright, that sounds like me. No, it doesn't. I haven't said anything like that. I have some mildly left-wing things, but none of those. Yeah, no.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Oh, yikes.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
What's this communism even about? Roll up your sleeves and start building communism. It's too tiring. I don't have it in me. I'm beat down and broken. Opt out. Opt out. Yikes.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections. No objections. It's mathematically impossible to achieve a classless society. Everyone knows this.
Right.
Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one?
No.
There's no one. Okay then.
Sweet, okay.
Lie down and let the water carry you downstream.
Goodbye, communism. That didn't kill me, though. Okay, good. Let's speak with you.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
We should take care of that, then.
I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets. We'll figure something out.
Okay.
This is not going quite as I hoped,
Okay.
Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
So we're henchmen now. I thought it was going well. So, yeah, we're henchmen?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Yeah, most likely.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
She might have heard about me here. The company must have more ears on the ground. She could have known about my condition. Would you propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking? Or we could just, find my badge? Let's get back to her. She could have known.
I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
You're supposedly a professional as well. Oh dear. So you mean we don't investigate drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
Right.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Alright, or we could just find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
True.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
Right, okay.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Right, okay, so let's get back to her. Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You know anything about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos. Fine, let's return to it later. Why? How is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching? How is it tied to it?
Better not tie the force day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
You seem smart and I need a lowdown.
This reality.
She pulls her hood closer around her neck.
Yes, reality is your side case.
It certainly is.
An experimental side case.
I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in. It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain, just give me the lowdown. Actually, now is not a good time for a reality lowdown, maybe later. I'm conducting a personal investigation.
How truly curious. A sort of philosopher detective.
My theory is that this inquiry into the nature of reality will ultimately converge with our murder investigation. They're really one and the same.
Are they now?
The Lieutenant cocks one eyebrow.
A deep synthesis. I'll assist you however I can then. Go ahead.
Hey.
Ask.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Okay. Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby? And what is Martinez? Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
She refers to your corresponding ages.
Right. And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
Okay.
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Right, tell me more.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province. A workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Okay, what sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
And we're near the ocean.
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Known
Okay.
to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
Okay, and the name of the island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol? Tell me about another, perhaps even more fundamental aspect of reality. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
And who built it?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
When?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest.
Okay.
By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
And we're in an unimportant part of an important place. So we're pretty much at the centre of the world, or so we're on the periphery. Basically nobody is. Yeah, unimportant part of an important place.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about...
She points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
A sparkle of lights on the horizon, like evening stars above the curvature of the planet.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building.
Hey, leveled
The
up.
bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Look to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
Oh.
There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Where are we? I don't know any of this. Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling. Cold. Where are we?
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
She watches you closely as you scan the horizon.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Where are
Was
you?
there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Monsieur will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later. But I want to know everything now. But won't I be lazy if I don't do it all now? You're right, I'll do it later. It's 10, it's after 10. So, sure.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Yeah.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Okay, and what's this? What is think of something close to you? Or conceptualization? Impossible 20. What is reach for something fundamental? Oh dear. Esprit de corps and conceptualization. Dear Lord. Conceptualization is our best shot as well, but 20. Wow. Okay, that's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Tell me about the drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Okay.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Okay, let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Okay.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Indeed.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Am I going to need bolt cutters for this? Or the lorries? The lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
Okay.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Indeed.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
Right.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Okay.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier? It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it? What proof do you have that the Union is involved? We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching. Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation. Why didn't you come to them earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Oh dear.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Right.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
So it's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there then?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
She pauses, looking to the sea.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Right.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
Yeah.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
So do you have any proof?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
Right. Very true.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
Okay.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
Yeah. So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
We already have some suspicions. I've made my mind. Okay, he said not to tell her about the conclusion, so I should be able to say that we already have suspicions and not negatively impact this. Yeah.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Right, okay. I've made my mind up.
Yes?
Breakthrough imminent. Okay, we'll take the case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Okay.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
All right.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
She takes another long sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. All right. Thank you, that's all for now. I really... No, I'm not going to beg for money, not even from her. So that's all.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Right, and this. Is your
Rigorous
thought?
self-critique.
Okay.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught.
Oh dear.
You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will.
Oh.
That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life.
Oh my
and,
God.
above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Accept. Okay. Okay. So, intelligence and psi red check failures heal morale. Really? Failures heal morale. Fizz and Mott red check failures heal health. Learning cap for pain threshold raised to 6. Okay. Damn. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. And this. Jamais vu derealization. Revachol Special Administrative Region Le Caillou. The Insulindian Ocean Coalition Government, Insulindian Mission Command, name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Truvant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners, see if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts, the one you truly must complete. You can't, though. You need to unlock a new slot to research the thought. Okay. Can I forget these? Yes, but I don't really want to lose the bonuses. I don't really want to lose the bonuses, so I'm going to have to unlock some of these. How do you unlock them? Oh, damn, it's a skill point. Do I only have one skill point? I think I must do. Because I can level up. Yeah. Well then, I guess I'm going to have to unlock that. Yeah. So you can internalize that. Alright. And let's go. We need to get back to the Whirling in Rags and end the day. It's well past our the time we're supposed to have a chat with the lieutenant. But then again, we need to find a way to keep our room. And we're not very good at persuasion, so I'm just going to have to hope for the best. Can't believe we still haven't got the body down. I still not got that down. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do some begging, I guess. Speak with you.
Can I help you?
About that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I'll pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through, Kim's about to say something. Let him. Oh. I feel like anything I say is going to backfire on me, so let Kim say something.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
He adjusts his glasses.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Okay.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and
He stops mid-sentence.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hold on, I still have my key, you know. Oh, this conversation isn't going anywhere, is it? Yeah, I still have my key.
Good luck trying to use it.
He taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the counter.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
So this conversation isn't going anywhere then.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay.
Oh,
I
dear.
might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Okay.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go. He's got something in his carriage I can use. Pay for damages. I failed negotiating, so Kim has offered to help go to his motor carriage in front of the whirling. My reality lowdown is in progress. Keep asking Joyce questions about reality or return later. Smoker on the balcony. Visit apartment 28 sometime after 9 and see if anyone's home. Joyce's info on the lynching. Something she wants to tell you. I need to present her with my badge to hear it. Or if I did her a favour, she could waive off the formality. The jam mystery. Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. And yeah, we've interviewed her. Okay then. So what was in here? Clothes. It was just the pants. Yeah. Alright then. Looks like we're going outside. And we're gonna have to talk to the lieutenant.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Okay.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Well then, let's look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
Okay.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Ah, what are those things? What do you mean confiscated them? You said something about a pawn shop? Thanks, I appreciate your help. Take the spinners. And what are they?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
Right.
Honestly, that sounds like an amazing physics demonstration.
What do you mean confiscated
A couple
them?
of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners? Isn't that corruption? Or I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing. So you took his spinners?
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Okay. Is that corruption? Driving slower than the rest of traffic. Alright. I mean, isn't that reasonable? Isn't that a reasonable suspicion that something's going on with the driver if they're driving slower than everyone else? And he did turn out to be high. I don't know. I'm not a policeman. Yeah, they're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine? Pointing at the Kanima. You said something about a pawn shop. We've been there. So thanks, I appreciate your help. I do appreciate the help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Okay, let's close the door. He didn't have to do that for us. So this is very good. Very good of him. Oh, 200. Okay. I wonder how much we can actually get for them, though. The magnificent hubcap spinners that Lieutenant Kitsuragi has donated to you so you can pay for your room at the Whirling. They are slate blue and shimmer haughtily in the light. Okay. And pay for damages. Take spinner hubcaps to local pawn shops south of the plaza. Alright, we know where that is. We've been there. Let's hope that it's enough. Let's hope that it's enough. And let's talk to you.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
How come you're still open? Or it's cool that you're still open. Big city vibes. Yeah.
The pawn shop is always open.
Thank God for that. Do you know anything about that? Ah, there we go. There's something I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
The lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Okay.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
Okay, so the price that we saw in our inventory is the price that we can get from the pawn shop. Okay.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Nice.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Oh, okay.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh, maybe I would like to sell some clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
He looks you up and down quickly. Okay, well, never mind then. I don't have anything to sell. Oh, no, wait, I can check my pockets. Oh, but... Oh, no, the racist cup. Maybe that racist cup belongs to the racist cab driver, and maybe he's the one who's working with the drugs. So maybe I shouldn't sell it now, just in case I need it. Yeah, I don't have anything to sell right now.
Another time, perhaps.
Let's leave. Okay, now we need to go. It's getting very late. Very late. You're still out here. You must be very ill. I suppose it is a very big corpse. Alright. Well, I'm really glad that he actually had that. Although, because there was no hope of us actually paying off that bill.
Can I
no
help
hope.
you?
About the money I owe you.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
Okay, here's the 130 real. Slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. Sorry for the trouble. We are sorry, cop.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Okay.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Okay.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Nope, we're good. Okay, dear Lord. Let's get up the stairs. Wait, let's check our journal first. Find money for rent and pay guards. Okay. As long as I don't have a free place to stay, I have to do this every night. Ah, so I can get a free place to stay then. How am I going to get 20 real every day? Oh dear. Ah, our statistics have gone up as well. I'm liking the sorry cop going up, but I'm definitely not getting any superstar cop. Definitely not. Alright, pay for damages is done. Good. Alright. Let's get up there. So, oh, yeah, that is an autosave. Is he going to have that room then? Because it's connected to mine? Maybe. So can we have this discussion on the balcony now? Maybe. Let's just come over here and then chat with him.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Okay, can we go over the preliminary info again?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
Yeah, please.
3
Just in
days
case
ago,
there's something
the
different.
RCM emergency.
Alright, so nothing different in the preliminary info, so let's just ask this. Now we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
But what kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
Okay.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Right.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary,
Ah.
somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are 2 columns. One says, cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
Right. Close your eyes. So you volunteered to spoil it. For some reason I thought you had 104 cases solved. What's special about Martinez? I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. Or okay, enough of the competition then, tell me something else. Close your eyes.
The rows are endless.
Look for Precinct 41.
Jean Vicmaire, Judith Minot, a special consultant. What was his name? Then the rows degrade into green nothingness.
Okay. So you volunteered to spoil it then?
Yes, I am an unrepentant spoil sport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. So for some reason I thought you had 104 cases solved.
Well, technically. The official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicides.
Okay.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So you're still a good cop. Oh, let's be honest, 102 is pathetic, a very small number. No, you're still a good cop though.
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to. My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
And they certainly wouldn't have worked with me either. Certainly not. That would have been... that would have been proof that they should take over this area. Because the person sent from the other district has drunk themselves into amnesia and doesn't even know their own name. Oh God. We're so lucky that you're here. We're so lucky. So what's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Right, so I wonder what this says about me. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest, a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm going to leave why I was sent unspecified. Yeah, I don't think it's number 1, to be honest. We already know your kill count is 3. But you are very, very skilled at solving cases. However, again, your precinct sort of thinks of you as a joke. And they're not helping you. So it can't be for any good reason. Supernatural abilities. It's got to be 1 or 2 then. Augury just seems really dramatic. But then again, so does that one. We know he has 200 and some. Yeah, an apocalyptic omen, I think. We're gonna have to go with that one.
No.
There'll be a bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Unimaginable. Better not to relay it. You know, actually, no, I'm not that augury. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, no.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Yeah, okay, enough about the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
So why did the 41st send me? +1 from Sorry Cop, +1 Sylvie suicide jokes, and +1 Roy mentioned suicide. Oh my god. I guess that kind of clinches it. They sent you here to get rid of you. They really sent you here to get rid of you. They hoped that this would be the end of you. Maybe they hoped that this case would make you quit. Or something more terrible. Let's do the roll.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Yeah. No, that can't be right. Or, yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought. Yeah.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
His voice is somber. Though it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Huh, so you are their finest. Do you really see me as a safe bet? No, you are their finest then.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet though?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
Right.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Hey, okay, you're so good for my mental health right now. It doesn't really matter because we were full anyway, but still, that is lovely. If you already know this game, or if you're really into save scumming, I guess you could really stock up on your morale by knowing which responses will heal your morale, and which ones will hurt it. So you can skate by on just 1 morale, then get it healed, then go do something else that'll lose 1, then go over here and get this healed. And you'll never use your magnesium or whatever it is. Well, let's leave. Yeah, okay. And I guess we'll be ending the day now. It is after 11. So, can we get into the room?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation.
God damn it.
Let's go out to the balcony.
I've already done that, though. Let's go. Damn it. Never mind. I guess I
The
should have
air
tried going into the
outside
room
is brisk.
first.
The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
Right, okay. I didn't know you smoked, Kim. How do you think today went? So what are our powers exactly, the RCM? I'll say nothing. Yeah, I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Ah, okay.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. You have any more cigarettes? No, you don't. You don't. You don't want to swap one vice for another. How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
He flicks the ash.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easy to simply quit.
Yeah.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
Yeah. So, to the debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think it went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on.
True.
Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
And we still have to get him down from the tree.
Oh, that was rough. At least he missed. Now we're gonna have to explain a gunshot in the chest of the victim. Oh, that's gonna be embarrassing. That's gonna be noted down somewhere.
By not ideal, he means he can't believe he let you try that trick and would be angry if he didn't feel the outcome was partly his responsibility.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he was really dead. I admit, I'm a little out of practice, or I still can't believe I missed that shot. I can't believe I missed it.
Being sober tends to help with precision. But moving on to the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We tried to interview the White Pants rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
He purses his lips.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
It certainly must.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Yeah, it's part of the Jamrock Shuffle. I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest has to try and keep up. I'm training for a long-distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah. Yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kisaragi. Yeah, part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on his cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. Sure it does. Sure it does. So what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in
Oh.
accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wow, okay. 1,000, why not more? Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse? Or okay, what else? Yeah.
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Right.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay, so why not more than 1,000?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Ravachol.
Alright, so what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Alright. So we should not try and arrest someone ourselves. We should just give them a slip. Okay. How can you be sure the arrestee will show up there?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
So if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Right.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Indeed. So what happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couronne and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly.
Okay.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Ravachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens of Ravachol. Let's say it was the coalition government. I'll say nothing. Ah, okay, this is where I'm getting my points, isn't it? For what kind of person I am. The citizens would be communist then. And the coalition government would be... Okay. I don't want any more into that. Let's say it was the government.
It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Right.
Or if they think you do.
Yeah. The moral intern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them? I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here. Point to your head.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Okay, and what do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Right.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Okay. They're both saying that they represent this Dolores Day. Okay. What's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Yeah.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory.
Right.
Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Oh, that was a lot of successes. Very nice. Well done. Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
So what do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on his cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. Mutter silently. Immigrants. Liberal kipts. Fucking men are turning into women. Wow. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. Okay. Probably 1 or 2 then. Things are bad. Do we need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol? They're the ones who got the RCM up and running, so... But they've done an awful job. I think... They've done an awful job.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me. Yeah, vigilantes sounds bad. Maybe we should make our own law. Vigilantes does sound bad.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
He looks at the roundabout. Say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. 2 glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Yeah, he pulls on the cigarette. that kid was enough. One conversation with the kid was enough to completely destroy your mental state, so yeah. Wow. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company. Not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Right. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good. Or we won't change anything here. Have some hope.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah, no.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Ah, lucky guy. Okay, thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. So we got a lot more experience for that. Fantastic. Okay. And let's go. Nothing gonna float up above your head? No? Alright. Looks like we've leveled up as well. I'd really like to get something more in that. I suppose endurance would be a good one to have. Wait, what was the other things? Was it conceptualization or something that we needed for that lady at the dock? Was it conceptualization? Or encyclopedia? We do need more logic as well though, don't we? You're an intellect-focused person. I would like some more health though. If we'd have actually made that jump, if we'd have actually jumped, would we have taken all of our life down. Is that why it stopped me? Maybe. Let's level this up. Yeah. Yes, okay. We have 3 health now. Alright then. So. Done. Where is it? Ask Kim to tell you about the case. Yeah, alright. End of day debrief with Kim. Done. Fantastic. Well, alright then. Let's go. See you in the morning. And he is off the party. Alright, close the door. Bye. And he is going into that one as well. Okay, so does that mean that... Are we joined? Are we using the same room? The same bathroom? No. Well, if we are, it's not helping anything. Let's have a look at this. I want to see if we can actually do those checks.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom
No,
wall.
okay. Never mind. Never mind. Alright then. Last thing to do is go to sleep.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Crawl in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then, sleep doesn't come.
Ah, but I want to sleep. Why? Yeah, I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Ugh.
Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
Okay, so the smell of the pillow is your fault. Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing, a bit tense in the muscles. Relax.
Okay. Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Yeah, who killed him?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
Okay, no more thoughts. Fall asleep.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Okay. Oh. A dream sequence. Okay. Can't go any further into the fog down here. No, nothing in the fog. Okay. Well, those tire tracks are already here. Let's go up here. Guess we're checking out the body. Hopefully the child won't be here still. Still there in your dreams. No, okay, we're good. Ah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Can we look at anything else? Anything? No. No. God. Okay, fine. Well, let's see if you can survive this. Chat with yourself.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Bloated corpse of a drunk. What is this? I remember nothing. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die. Oh dear. I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. You said who? I left? I was left. Tell me who this is.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
Oh dear.
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I was left?
That's right, funky baby.
Yeah.
And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
Okay.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
Oh dear. Look, I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me.
Oh dear.
You failed Elysium.
What's Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Okay.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Okay, this is terrible, but that disco ball lighting makes this look really cool. It looks really cool. Obviously not the fact that you're hanging there as well, but yeah, okay, anyway. I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you.
Oh dear.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed.
Okay.
Stinky boy.
Oh, come on, limbic system. He's had a long, tiring day. Maybe I should have tried to throw him into the bath or something first, but you can come back from this. You can do it, Harry. You can do it.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
Okay.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type of what? No. Withdrawal, I guess. There's another type.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Right.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Nice. But we are getting a second day, yeah? Oh, thank God. Okay. I thought that was it. I thought that was it for a second there, and I didn't think... I couldn't think of any way to avoid that, so thank God we made it through. Alright, what?
Good
What?
going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream, uplifting and rejuvenating. Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes? What was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What is going on with you?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening? Oh no, that's not it. Really, I feel super good. Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Ah, you were... okay. So you were on drugs as well as alcohol? Oh my god. Okay.
You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Damn. Okay. Wait, what is speed? Need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. Oh no, I can't take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed. What is it?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor?
Oh wow. Speed saved your life. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
It's power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to detect. Ready to go to war against the world.
Okay, but my volition told me I can't say no, so even if I take this one, it's not opting out. I'm not going to go looking for speed, but I guess we will be anyway.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week? Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
Who am I kidding? Of course I want some speed. Opt in. That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead. Opt out. I can opt out then. Okay.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Yeah, okay. I guess we will have to see how he does. Alright then, so does that actually reset in the morning or does it really need... or does it need things? Where is that? I have a checks or something. There we are, it's these, okay. And that one. You we can talk to again. Map wall, backyard wall, Joyce, and Joyce. Okay, it was esprit de corps and conceptualization. We need a lot more in our conceptualization. We really do. But, never mind. We also have a rhetoric one as well. I'm not so sure we'll be able to do the rhetoric one. Not so sure. But it is doable, technically. Well then. See if anything else pops up. No? You can't do anything there? Alright. Let's leave, and hopefully the lieutenant will be waiting for us. Close the door behind you. Yeah, okay. Oh, we've got someone else down there now. Let's try his door. Let's see if we can get anything from that before we do anything else. No. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go out onto the balcony, see if he's there. No, he's not. Okay. Maybe we need to wait for a certain time. Maybe he won't come out of his room until later. Yeah, alright. Well, let's get downstairs then. Ah! Okay! Ah, the workers' unit. Ah, and our guy, where are you? Okay, let's let the camera do its thing. He's already down here. Okay. Well then. Good morning. Yeah. Let's chat.
Morning.
He gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Why do we need to talk to them? What do you mean, rowdy? Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday? Yeah, let's ask that one.
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
Right.
One loose thread less to worry about. And one big problem to replace it.
He crosses something out. So what do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for said policing. I think it's them.
Right. There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements. Really? Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the dock workers' union. The belt used for hanging him, tracks in the mud, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information.
Right.
Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
So maybe we should call reinforcements.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders' Union.
Oh dear.
In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Okay, let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
Ah, okay.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
Yeah.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Okay. Probably a bad decision there. You are closer to the bar now.
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
Okay.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's
Okay.
fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right? Sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you. Yeah, everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Okay.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
What's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
She frowns.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
And why did you need to use the phone?
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Oh, okay.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
She looks down.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before? Oh, this sounds more like a side thing. I need to take care of my main thing, then I'll get back to this. No, has he gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Okay.
You have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window toward the bay. What's this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
Okay.
but they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
The bridge being closed, I guess?
The water lock. That was broken.
Yeah.
Could this be it?
Okay, who's this Gary and do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that.
She smiles.
Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
And the water lock to the other side of the coast is broken.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
You may not believe it, but it looks like some maniac crashed his motor carriage into it. Wouldn't you know, it's blocked by a big butter billboard. It fell right into the water. Probably just some technical problem. Yeah, it's blocked by a butter billboard.
Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Oh, of course.
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
It is. Okay. If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
So, your husband is a scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
And what's cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
The lieutenant sounds unimpressed.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
Okay.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
Yeah.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
Hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
Right.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
Right.
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
Right, suggestion. Maybe you could convince her to tell me about the cool cryptids. Oh, 42%. Because I have the green ape pen and she's less worried about her husband. Let's go through these first, just in case we get more pluses. Tell me more about Morel.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin.
What does he look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
Right.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her husband, you'll need more concrete information.
Right, let's try again. Why don't you try describing him as you would one of your cryptids?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
Right.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
And how long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
And how did the two of you meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. and he just divorced.
Okay.
We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She smiles wistfully.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
I think I have all the information I need. Let's move on.
I hope I've been useful.
So tell me about this rare insect.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect. Oh, you're right. I don't have time for insect facts right now. Let's talk about something else. No, I want to hear about it.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Ah yes, Phasmatodea, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially.
Okay.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast.
Okay.
Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
She looks you in the eye and nods thoughtfully.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
So what makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So a newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have?
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Right.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
You seem really excited about this cryptid.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insulindian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
Okay, so is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
But does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years. Centuries, even.
Okay, so what's special about this stick bug then?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
The woman's face flushes with embarrassment.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
Okay. But that didn't give us any more pluses. So let's see if we can get her to tell us about it.
You're an enthusiastic idiot, but you're still an idiot.
I want to know everything about cryptids. Living cryptids, extinct cryptids, marine cryptids, land cryptids. Bring it on.
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Let's get back to work, shall we?
Yeah, that's all for now, ma'am. Okay.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
What? No, I'm not. Get out of here. Finish the thought. Yeah, what?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
I like brown. I like standards. Look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance. What's this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns. Kim, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown, he doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
Oh dear. Okay. I like standards. Yeah, this is the least of my concerns, though.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
Okay. No need for extravagance. No, but I liked the drama. Yeah, I'm trying to do my job.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copotype is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Wait, this'll be my copper type now? Why not? Send out the telefax then, I'm not ashamed. Yeah, no need. Let's keep that announcement on standby for now. You're gonna change from sad cop? Oh, no, sorry cop, was it?
Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be boring. We're not going to be a boring cop. I like your drama interactions, so opt out. You can be a sorry cop and a dramatic sorry cop, you know. Not a boring sorry cop. Yeah. Let's keep it on standby for now.
Good. Of course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble you any further.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, never mind. Find Morel, the cryptozoologist. Damn it. Okay. It's actually keeping them by day that you found them. Oh dear. Well, never mind. Never mind. Alright then. I can probably talk to Gart now. I do need to ask him about something. We've got more stuff to look at around here as well. Okay. And there's more people actually in the Whirling in Rags itself. We still need to talk to those people. I think now is a good place to leave it. So we'll talk to Gart and we'll make a decision on whether we're gonna confront the Union guys. We probably will. It's probably safer to do it here than to try and get past the big wall of muscle guarding the door. If these guys can help me get the body down, then I don't need to get into the Union place. But we'll see what happens. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.